You guys keep asking for it, so here it is. We're going over 5 tips for defenders in soccer in this video. What's up, guys? It's Dave here from SimplySoccer, and we're helping you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. And we do that through releasing weekly soccer tip, technique, and training videos. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss any new videos that we release. So I'm going to be going over 5 tips that are going to help you become a more effective and solid defensive player. If you apply each and every one of these, you'll find that you're much more effective, calm, and composed at the back. So number 1 is a very simple one, and one you should have learned very early on, but a lot of players still do this, is don't dive in. If you commit yourself way too early and the attacker anticipates it, he will leave you in the dust and leave you little room to recover. You want to stay on your feet if you can help it. Now, there will be last-ditch tackles you have to make, and there will be times when you have to slide in or dive in to win the ball and you have no other option, and that's fine. But the best defenders in the world, they stay on their feet if they can, because if they do that, they're able to recover even if the attacker beats them. Just think about it. If someone beats you one-on-one and you slid in, you're suddenly on the ground, have to get back up and chase them, and if that player happens to be particularly fast, you are not going to catch them. However, if you stay on your feet and they beat you to get a yard of space, you can still realistically close down that space and get a block in or take the ball. Number 2 is probably the most important on this list, and it's positional sense. Look, half of the job of defending is being in the right positions. By being in the right positions, you prevent passing lanes, you prevent forwards being able to make good runs, and you prevent things getting past you. By having good recovery and getting into good positions when you're recovering, the same thing occurs. A lot of mistakes in the defense come from defenders being out of position. One example I like to use, or used to use a lot, was Alberto Moreno for Liverpool, where he would get way too far forward, we would lose the ball, and they would really exploit us down the right side because he wasn't there. Some defenders you can watch that have amazing positional sense, and I really recommend you study, are Hummels and Kompany of Man City. These 2 players are some of the best in the world at what they do because of their positional sense and intelligence. So this next one is, again, very simple, but you know, it's kind of your last ditch resort, but something you should be doing more often if you need it, and it's clear it out when in doubt. For example, if you're feeling nervous or you're feeling that a chance is going to come from it if you don't clear the ball, boot the ball out far and wide for a throw-in if you can. And the reason you want to do this is because that is a much better option, losing the ball and giving away a throw-in further up the pitch, than your opposition getting a goal-scoring opportunity. This mistake even happens at the professional level. For example, in one of Liverpool's recent games, Dejan Lovren did this, I believe, against Hoffenheim, if I'm not mistaken, where he tried to pass a ball that came out of the air, it was intercepted, and they ended up scoring from it. If he had just cleared the ball far up the pitch, it would have never happened, but because he tried to be a little too cute with it when he shouldn't have been, we ended up conceding a goal. And like I said, the next one is composure and calmness. The best center backs in the world, the best defenders in the world, are the ones that can be calm in those pressure situations. They don't panic, they don't flail at the ball, they don't dive in, which is something players will do when they panic. They are calm, composed, and collected. They're able to do things like pass out of the back, they're able to command from the back, they're able to help other players get back into position. That's what you want to be. This is just going to help you make better decisions overall, and again, it takes time to become a calm and collected player like this, but again, watching some of the players that are already like this always help. Players like Sergio Ramos, again, Hummels and Vincent Kompany. Watching these players and seeing what they do and seeing how calm and composed and collected they are in these situations is going to help you do the same in your matches. Final tip I'm going to leave you with is anticipation. Now, what I mean by this is you should always be focused and concentrate on the match and anticipating what is going to happen, even if that thing doesn't happen. Meaning, if a player makes a run, you need to have someone on them or following them yourself. When someone is taking someone one-on-one, you should be anticipating the ball bouncing weirdly. When the ball comes in the box, you don't turn off if it goes over your head, you turn around and make sure you're ready just in case something happens. You're anticipating passes and crosses and all these other things, all these different scenarios, so you can deal with them if that scenario plays out. So always be ready and anticipating what is going to happen. And again, the best defenders in the world do this by covering when they need to. Even if like it doesn't seem like something's going to happen, they do it anyway. You know, never lose your focus and concentration. Once you lose your focus, you lose your anticipation as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe if you're new to Simply Soccer. Doing all of those things helps me to continue releasing these YouTube videos. Now, I will put 2 videos on the screen here so you can continue to learn and grow as a player. And I will also link down below my free ebook, Game Changer, that's going to help you, well, change your game. Thanks guys once again for tuning into this video, and I will catch you in the next one.